Our civilization is built upon technology, but not everybody understands that technology itself isn't limited to gadgets and smartphones. It's also incorporated in the way our society works. The very existence of such things as water supply, bank services, or medical help isn't as important as their distribution and availability in our area. It's the ubiquity of such benefits that has always been considered an attribute of civilization. Still, the ubiquity comes at a price. Development of cellular networks made communication services widely available. The signal from your phone moves from one cell to another without you even noticing it. Distributed generation works in a similar way, switching from one energy source to another, adapting to the needs of the users. In the internet, data packets are transmitted through a number of networks and routes that might look strange, even though the transmitter and the receiver of the information are static. But configuration of the internet itself is very mobile. However, the paradox is in the fact that functionality of our society is still based on the old industrial model. We are tied to the services provided by the authority closest to us, and almost every possible choice is carried out by the majority vote. But some people think it doesn't always have to be this way. Estonia is the country named the most advanced digital society in the world. Its president, Kersti Kaljulaid, claimed at the end of 2020 that COVID-19 pandemic and distance work led governments to shift from a geographical definition to, quote, being providers of services. It took a pandemic for us to realize that the world's 20th century model of production, in which people were working for large enterprises, honed skills and shared their competence with co-workers, was no longer working. 2020 showed us that many people are able to study, work, and organize their everyday life independently from their geographical location. The online world has made borders redundant, and this challenges the very nature of nation-states, Kersti Kaljulaid. The same idea was introduced by Suzanne Tempelhof, the founder of the BitNation project in 2014. Called the first virtual nation, BitNation is well known for granting virtual citizenships and its experimental work in using blockchain technology to solve the migrant crisis in the EU. Similar ideas have been expressed by a number of politicians, economists, and public figures over the past decades. So, the idea of a world where you choose your state or your political party just as you choose your cell phone plan is in the air. Today, we have a rare opportunity to turn it from a mere idea to a real political program. The political ideology that meets these goals is called panarchy, derived from the words pan, meaning everybody, and archy, meaning rule. Panarchy supporters all over the world point to all the problems listed above and say, indeed, why do we need the borders of national states and expensive elections of governments and presidents in the modern world? The political system can be constructed in a different way. Imagine you live in St. Petersburg and always vote for liberals, for contract army, private medicine, and voluntary pension contributions. But you may also live with your father, who stands for draft military service, free medical care, and high retirement plans. What stops you from implementing both choices? You just save up money for your retirement, use the benefits of the private health sector, and pay higher taxes for the military, while your father continues to live the way he's used to. Of course, you will still live in the same apartment and in the same city, but every choice which is possible to solve individually will be addressed accordingly. Panarchy suggests a combination of virtual states and local authorities that act just like the cellular networks, offering a choice where it is applicable, and providing services as close to you as possible. If you want to learn more on how to turn governments into the service providers and make the political systems work on the network principle, please subscribe to our channel and follow the links in the description.